time of faith.
The frequent wars that break out in parts of the world often leave us stunned. Do the people who live through them not see how irrational their behavior is? Would it not be worth the effort to seek understanding, if only to live in peace? Why not give ground on some things for the sake of a more dignified life? These questions return to us again and again. From the safe distance of righteous outrage at the mistakes of distant brothers, we fail to notice that we repeat the same error in our daily lives. Fortunately, we do not hurl bombs at our neighbors or spray machine gun fire at relatives. Yet we make little effort to understand the values and struggles of those around us. A lack of understanding is the root of every quarrel, large or small. If we put ourselves in another's place before condemning them, we would surely be less severe in our judgment. Our society carries the unfortunate habit of malice. When someone slips, the cruel comments follow quickly. This happens to people who show struggles with their sexuality, who falter at work, who face financial hardship, and in countless other situations. A single fault becomes a passcode that seems to authorize society to dissect and smear a life. The person's virtues and efforts are dismissed, while the supposed defects are amplified. What astonishes us is that this harmful habit spreads in a society whose overwhelming majority calls itself Christian. But being Christian is not merely a public label. It shows in the effort to live by the lessons and the example of Christ. When Jesus faced the crowd ready to stone the woman accused of sin, he was unmistakably clear. He said, "Let the one who is without sin cast the first stone." Despite the clarity of that lesson, almost 2,000 years later, the rush to condemn others remains a constant. To pass judgment on a situation, you must know all of its aspects. Regarding someone we call reckless, what do we really know about their life? Do we understand the upbringing and examples they were given in childhood? Have we considered the many temptations they resisted before they finally fell? Do we know the loneliness that marks their days? Are we aware of the daily hardships they endure? Can we even imagine the depth of their discomfort or remorse? Those reflections show how shallow and hasty our judgments often are. The person we condemn may possess moral fiber far greater than our own. In truth, to judge someone, we would need to have lived their tragedy and shared their pain in full. Only then would we know the true motive behind their actions. Lacking that knowledge, the healthy course is to refrain from commenting on another's life. Make an effort to understand those who seem to be at fault. Reflect on the human condition of our fellow beings, flawed just as we are, and place yourself beside them as a brother, not above them as a judge. After all, as Jesus said, "Let the one who is without sin cast the first stone." Therefore, before you throw stones at someone, examine your own conduct. And remember, Jesus himself had no sin, and yet he did not cast stones at the woman who had erred.